Okay.
Recording in progress.
Got it.
Yep. All right. Take it away, LM.
Gotcha. Hey, what's up, Cam fam? Welcome to another installment of EverMore with EverLore. I'm your host /LM Uriah, aka Vandra. Super excited for you guys to join us for another episode. Cam fam, we've got some social media that we would totally love if you went and followed. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Discord, and TikTok. That put in EverLoreGame in the search bar. You'll find us. We love that interaction with you. So go ahead and check us out on our social media. We also got a YouTube channel called EverLoreGame. Put EverLoreGame in that search bar again. Our channel will pop up. You'll see it. Go ahead and hit subscribe, like our videos, comment under them. But most importantly, make sure you hit the bell so you get notified whenever we upload another video on there. Also, we live stream on Mondays and Thursdays. Twitch.tv/EverLoreGame at 6:50 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and you can check us out there live. Also, we have another stream on Mondays. It's twitch.tv/Essence of EverLore. That's 6:45 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And last but not least, we have a website called ManChild, LTD.com, where we have things like a store where you can get merch and gear to help you get started on your own campaign with you and your friends. So go ahead and check that out as well. And now that we have our bases covered, Cam fam, we're going to go ahead and start with a recap. Who wants to start?
It's I.
Recap first. We got two people who need to roll.
Wait, people need to roll?
Yeah.
I don't have.
Oh, okay.
I don't have quite enough to roll just yet.
Well, then never mind, Cam fam. We actually got two Wahoo members needing to roll. So go ahead, guys. Who needs to roll?
Stitch.
Okay, go ahead, Stitch. And then who else? Who's next?
I'm currently
Belac. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Stitch, you'll go first. Hopefully you get some good rolls.
I'm three off from being able to, which kind of sucks.
So I got
You should have watched the stream Monday.
Well, you know what? Actually,
sorry, I didn't have the chance to.
Yeah.
Give me 1 quick second before you roll. I have a question for you. Okay.
You have a question for Stitch?
No, I got a question for not Bloodstar, for Ni'Karvwynn. Could you explain to Camfit how the rolling and sort of making your character stronger works?
Sorry, can you repeat that? You cut out a little bit.
Oh, what happens at every 100 EP when your character reaches that benchmark?
Of course. So every 100 EP in EverLore, a couple things happen. First of all, you get to roll your character progression dice. Now, what this is you get 2 D6s and a D8. You roll those, and then you get to choose for the D6. You get to add your choice of either D6 to your 1 to vestment and 1 to hit. And the to hit goes across your base, and then the vestment goes to your base vestment. The D8 will always go to your vitality, no matter what. Now, on top of this, you get a persona benefit. Now, depending on your persona, which can be Cleverin, Fizzin, Socian, or Solon, depending on your attributes, character traits, depending on your, I meant to say traits, my apologies. Depending on your traits, you get a specific list of persona benefits that you can access every 200 EP. Once you max out on a certain once you max out on a certain persona benefits, then you would go to the next highest one you have.
Okay. Just to clarify for CamFam, how many of each persona benefit are you allotted before you have to move to the next persona?
How many of each? Sorry, what? You cut out.
How many of a specific persona benefit do you get before you've maxed out and you have to move to the next persona?
Oh, you can only have one of each persona benefit. So like you can only have quick hands once.
That's not what I'm asking. I guess let me rephrase that. What is the total number of a particular persona? What's the total number of benefits you can get from a specific persona?
Oh, the total number of benefits? I do not know.
Three.
I do not know the number off of my head, but if you give me approximately 2 seconds, I will know.
Ask a friend.
my
Ask a friend.
Give me
Ask a friend.
2, 3,
I'm trying to help.
10. 10. You can have 10. 10. I just counted.
That is false, incorrect.
I literally just counted to Soshin. 1, 2,
I
3, 4,
tried.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so I tried. I'm sorry. I'll give you 2 EP.
Uh-oh.
You're so very close. I'll give you 2 for your answer. Campam, you can have up to 5. So you get 5 particular benefit, or 5 each any category, and then you have to go on to the next highest.
Have I heard that rule? Never once.
Where have you been?
Yeah, I don't know where you've been. We've been talking about it from the jump.
I've never heard that rule once.
Sorry, Campam, you had to go out like that, but that's 2 EP for you, Ni'Karvwynn. So go ahead, Stitch. You can go ahead and tell Campam. Oh, you know what? I got one last thing. What do you roll, Ni'Karvwynn?
What do I roll for what?
At every 100 EP, what's Stitch and Belac gonna roll?
They're going to roll 2 d6s, 1 for vestment and 1 for to hit, and then they're also going to roll a d8 for vitality.
Okay, all right. I'll give you another EP for that.
Lore Master, I don't mean to. Never mind.
I mean, if you don't want it, I can make it.
No. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
All right, Stitch, you got
all
it.
good.
All right, so I'm gonna roll my 1d8 first. Give me a second. Oh yeah,
Oh,
I got an 8, baby.
I like the sound of that.
Got an 8.
Let's see that.
Now let's do
that's a little shady.
Huh?
Yeah, that's shady.
When we put your screen for you.
Yeah, we want to see. Okay, we got an 8. Wait, that's a D10.
Hey.
Huh?
Stitch.
Actually,
That's a D10.
Yeah, that's a D10.
All right, let's try another one.
We got to
now we can do another one.
This one.
Let him keep it.
No, he only got an 8, so it's like he's not getting a bonus or anything.
Nah. We gotta.
Yeah, it's just
Gotta roll the proper dice.
All right.
Yeah, you kind of do.
roll it once now.
I got a 5. A 5. Can you see?
Okay.
Is
That's
this
not
right?
terrible. That's still above average.
Okay. All
No,
right. So,
not that.
huh?
You ready for the 6?
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna use the right dice, right?
Oh, terrible roll. Got a 1, man.
No.
Oh, that's so tough.
Your second roll.
I got a 4.
Okay, that's good.
4. Okay.
Okay.
Can't be mad at that.
Hey, Ellen, can I get a do-over?
That's hilarious. Wait, did you choose? No, I don't think you did choose that. You didn't choose.
No.
Dang. Sorry, buddy. I can't do nothing for you.
All right, partner. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? Also in our Twitch chat, OG Drummer says, hey, and Savage Black says, even I knew the answer was 5 persona benefits. LOL.
Savage Black, come on, man.
So even he heard about the rules.
Come on,
Nice.
Savage Black. That's
All
you
right,
have to do
all
like
right.
that.
Now, Stitch, did you just reach 1100 or 1200?
1100.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, Belac, what are you reaching?
1200.
Okay. Welcome to the 1200 club, Belac.
Right?
Yeah. So go ahead and hopefully those rolls are nice and beefy. Did you already choose your persona benefit?
What?
Did you already choose a persona benefit?
Oh, I'm getting mage tough.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, we all know about it. I feel it. I did the same thing.
What
No,
does Mage Stuff do
Which two
for Cam Fam?
Mm-hmm.
tough allows you to hold on. Allows you to add 4 points of your core to your investment.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah, that up a little.
Okay. So now what you gonna do? You gonna roll us some stuff?
Out here, insanely tough gaming.
You can't make this up. Didn't touch it.
Oh, okay,
Nice,
Cam.
nice.
Nice.
Mike, you took your 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
At least
I rolled
a
in
halfling
before
can
you
feel
got
it. Okay.
Caleb, are you talking? I think we lost your audio.
me.
No, there it is. Are you rolling sixes?
Okay. You can't make this up.
I feel like you're making it up.
I got a 6
I despise you.
and a 1.
Okay. I was like, I would know something if it's another 6. Bloodstar, all of a sudden, he's got all these obstacles when nobody's around him. Like, huh?
What do you put
Yeah,
the 6
totally.
on?
1 is gonna go to investment.
Wow, that's a bold. One is
Like,
going. Hey, I that mage tough.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, you got to put the 1 into something. Like,
Yeah, I'm already getting 5 investment even with the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. All right. And did you hit your goal, Ni'Karvwynn?
yeah, I'm currently at 11,000 or 1,100.
Whoa, 11,000. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Ni'Karvwynn's there, man. It's wild. You all don't know about it.
Go ahead and roll us your stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the party started with the D8. Oh man, sadness. Very, very sad. It's
All I see is the Irish Tower.
okay. Hold up. I'm gonna see if I can reveal this to you. It fell on the 2.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Probably not the easiest to see. I just realized that. Yeah.
Well, Paris looks great, man. I don't know how you're above it, but
yeah. So my vitality, my base vitality is gonna go up by 2. So that's a number now. All right. Anyway, let's get these 6s going on. You know. Oh. Okay. Hold up. Y'all aren't gonna be able to see this again, but I'm gonna try not to move it. I'm gonna keep my hand there and see if it shows. Y'all see that?
6.
oh, okay.
6.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
got some
saying.
scamming going on. Don't nobody ever
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I rolled that. I can't show you because it's
All
embarrassing.
3 of y'all done scammed us.
Yeah.
Okay, Stitch was the only one that actually scammed us.
Oh.
Okay, and then it's not a 6, but it's a cut below. It's a
A 1.
It's a 5.
5. I got a 6 and a 5. I'm really
That's
happy.
because he got scared. He got
Nice.
scared now that we were talking about his 6s.
All right.
All
so
right.
I got a 6
So,
and a 5. Since the numbers are pretty close, I'm probably. Oh man, that's a tough choice. I'm gonna put the 6 into my hit and then my 5 into my investment.
Okay.
Solid decisions.
Okay. Bloodstar, you had a question?
No.
Okay. Well, with that, then, CamFam, half of Wahuru has rolled so that they are more formidable in this game called EverLore. Let's see if they actually are. Let's see if they survive tonight. But before we jump into it, let's go ahead and get you guys do a recap. Who wants to go ahead and attempt to recap? I got
I'll
one.
gladly recap.
I will.
Yep,
I'll do
that's
it.
me.
I'll do one.
That's all
Oh,
me.
everybody.
I'm in.
Okay.
Even Stitches in.
Okay.
What?
Everybody's. You know, you give one bonus out for everybody participating, and all of a sudden.
Right.
All right. Let me go ahead and pull these up for you, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Let me roll. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is 9, 10. Okay, that is Ni'Karvwynn on my screen.
All right, sweet. Let's get it kicking. So, last time on EverLore.
Some things happen.
Can't hear you. Can't hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah, your audio cut out, bud.
I think he's over there just pantomiming.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
He's stalling for
Hey, can
time.
you guys hear me now?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So basically, what I have in my notes is that Monotopa arrives to the scene late as Stitch is engulfed in flames. So sorry, Monotopa, you were taking your time watching the back line.
How are y'all gonna leave with that? You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you had to come on me for the audio and the 6 that I rolled legitimately. I was really proud of that. Ni'Karvwynn built a boat, and Vandra helps out with that. We we have a whole situation going on. Ni'Karvwynn practiced her craft skills up a bit. We have a really good boat base going on. We even add a sail that's a stick with a rock attached to it, and a single oar that Vandra crafted. No secondary oar. Neither will there be a secondary oar. So we'll constantly be like slightly turning in one direction. We end up heading to bed a little bit. We end up seeing that Vandra builds a wall to keep Ni'Karvwynn on the other side of it. She thinks it's going to be a camp fortification, so she attaches like stick spears to it. Doesn't really work out. We all go to bed, and Vandra he makes some noises. He was supposed to stay watch, but he ended up falling asleep and passing out. Tough stuff. So Ni'Karvwynn, seeing that Vandra is passed out and tired after he was supposed to be keeping watch, she decides that she's going to help him rest a little bit, let him get his strength back. She's going to try and fix up the boat. And, oh, man, there's like literal gaps in the wood of the boat. It's awful. So she decides to help Vandra wake up, make him a little breakfast, get him up and at him. Yeah, Vandra very quickly notices that there's a problem with this raft, and mostly it's the giant holes in the middle of it. So we fix it back up together, and after a second, we decide time to get sailing. Head out and prepare. So we both stand on the boat, and we just expect it to go, but it doesn't. We realize we have to pick it up and actually put it out to the void before we can leave. So we get that set up. We're setting sail. Vandra is the one that's paddling. Meanwhile, Ni'Karvwynn sits out her torch as it gets a little foggy outside. We see that there's also some stuff going on with. Oh, we also named the ship the SS Strong for sailing ship Strong as the catchphrase of Monotopa.
That is not a we decision. That is
it's definitely an us thing.
No.
So Wahuru Major reaches like towards the area of Star Song, and currently they're seeking out Ral Shakat. They meet some. I believe you guys meet some people who know Ral Shakat. So currently you're trying to go with them to find that guy. When Stitch he like falls asleep on guard, and he sees this very insanely clear water, and that's my notes. The water was very clear. Like,
all right.
Almost looked like there wasn't even water.
That's crazy. All right. Now it's time to roll a d4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on my screen. That's a 2. That's Belac.
All big bets. So last time on EverLore. So we started off with the better part of Wahuru, and Belac had just gotten kicked off of Girl, who was running away with a Riven Mage in her arms. And so Belac then tries to
All right, this is
I got it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Cam Fam. So we got a recap. That was maybe 2.5 sentences. Go ahead and roll again.
I think that's a Wahoo record so far.
I think we do. We have some room for some cleanup.
Yeah, I'm just leaving the other guys.
Yeah, that's what it is. I got a 1, so that is Matatopa.
I'll go last.
Okay. Well then, I got a 3, so that's Stitch.
There we go.
Okay. Well, I know Cam Fam has been waiting for this moment. I will let them know that Stitch had a vision, and in his vision, he was at this lake, and as he looked at this lake, it was a beautiful, crystal clear lake, and he was able to look down the bottom. And as he looked, he noticed his left arm was injured, and it seemed to be broken, and he was in pain. And then, as he looked at his hair, it turned to a silver color. As Stitch is trying to comprehend his vision, it overwhelmed him, and he fell to the ground. That is what Cam Fam wanted to know about Stitch and his vision. Can't
be mad at that.
All right, and I'll leave the rest from other teams.
Yup, the other people, those guys.
Hilarious. Okay, go ahead, Reaper.
All right, so I'm just gonna talk about Rastilian right now. So Rastilian is well, we had previously met Rastilian because he's living in a stronghold that we had taken over in a previous journey, and that was cool. We talked to the captives, and then they were talking about Rastilian, and then we were like, oh, we know Rastilian. And then it was like, oh, that's so wild that we have something like that in common. You know what I mean? It was crazy. But anyway, so Stitch's dream, the water was so clear he couldn't even see his own shadow. That's crazy. And then right when he was trying to like mess with the water, he wakes up and then falls back to sleep, which is like the 5th time he's fallen asleep on watch. So we're probably gonna die.
About that.
And yeah, I'll leave the rest to Matatopa.
Hilarious.
All right, well, thanks for the wealth of stuff there. All right, so when Matatopa arrives on scene, having strategically timed it so that he could make sure the other members of Wahoo got some training in, he was able to speak with the captives. He tried to look for like swag. I only found we're able to cobble together 2 full sets of armor, like leather armor, so nothing expensive. The captives were telling us they were like, I guess, local farmers, and they were on their way to try to get to Rastilian because they had heard that he'd been taken in sort of like refugees or something. And so we're headed that way. As part of Stitch's dream, which is unusual for him because he's an archer, but in the dream, he did see a sword that was unlike anything he had ever seen before. And you know, the guys in the spirit realm are making their way to the Shadow Sea on a boat in the middle of the abyss. And they keep, you know, worrying that it has leaks in it, but there's no water. So I think they'll be okay. And that's my recap.
Until they sink. All right, next time on EverLore. No. Okay, let's see. Ni'Karvwynn went first. You did have a lot.
Did you hear how many times these guys were saying, "I'll leave the rest for my buddy old pal here, Manitoba"?
We're gonna go ahead and let the dice decide. And the dice must love you, so you're getting 3.
Nice.
Wow.
Can't be mad at that.
Let's see. Next up was Belac. I really don't know what to say.
Let the dice decide.
I feel like that's a 0.5 for you, buddy. I'll give you 1. You're funny.
Come on.
Stitch, I'll give you 1. Reaper, I'll give you 2.
I'm better than all of you.
And
Better than all of you.
And Manitoba, for the cleaning up, I will also give you 2.
I'll take it.
Okay.
He'll take it.
All right. So let's jump right into it. We left off with Ni'Karvwynn and Vandra sort of going out towards the abyss. But we're not going to actually start with Ni'Karvwynn and Vandra. We're going to start with Wahuru Major. So you guys are with the family. We left off. You guys were eating and searching and stuff. You fed the family when we had come back, and you guys were conversing. You were looking for specific stuff, but you guys hadn't traveled super far. You traveled enough to find a place where you could set up camp. But that is where we left off. So we'll pick right back up there. What are you guys doing?
We're all asleep.
Except for Manitoba. I mean, except for Stitch. Well, no, Stitch is asleep.
I'm knocked out too. Yeah.
So we're all asleep.
Yeah. Well, Stitch was knocked out, but not because he was exhausted.
Right. You know what? Let's LM. I think we should clarify it. Stitch is in a trance right now.
That's what it is. Yes. Right.
How long into Stitch's watch are we?
Hilarious. I'll go ahead and roll. How many people were gonna watch?
We had only been doing 1.
Oh, just one person was gonna watch?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
we're gonna say 2. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna watch. Okay, so.
Okay, so there's at least 2 watches. So we're breaking it up to like 6 and 6, or what is
4.
4 and 4? Okay. All right, so then I'll roll a d4 to see how long we are in, and that is 1 hour. So 1 hour, Stitch couldn't make it past an hour before.
Okay, I'm probably awake then.
Passed out.
I'm probably like doing my blood, like trying to like control it in my hand.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll. Here's what I'm going to have you do. You're going to roll your magical aptitude for me.
I did.
Yeah.
Solid. That's. Where's my character sheet? There it is.
Okay.
42. It's nighttime. No. Then this is like for the thing, right? The blood thing.
Yes.
Okay. So 44.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you're able to do that. Just fine. You're practicing that.
So I want to make like a spike and start like pretending I'm fighting. fake fighting with the like knife blade that I made.
Roll me a d4.
E4. High or low? Well, that's high. That's a 4.
Okay, so after 4 swipes, the spike is just splatters on the ground.
I did. We're gonna go again.
Okay. So as you're doing that, what is everyone else doing?
Still asleep.
Okay, so you're asleep. Yeah.
Ends his slump.
Yeah. Stitch is gone.
Is Stitch out? I think Stitch might be coming through now.
No.
You'd think that, but
Hilarious. Where's Rastilian? Where'd Reaper go? That's okay. Stitch, I'm gonna have you do an insight
He's
for
back.
me. Oh,
He's back.
okay, Reaper. What are you doing? Were you sleeping too? Because you were gonna.
I was doing second watch.
Okay, so you're asleep. I'm gonna have you do an insight roll, Reaper, and then Stitch, you're also gonna do an insight roll.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, doesn't Reaper have like light sleep or something like
Light
that?
sleeper, yeah.
Yeah, I have light sleeper.
Gotcha.
I got a 39.
Okay.
42.
Okay. So Reaper, you wake up to the sound of what sounds like rushing waters, but you guys aren't near rushing water.
Do I hear that?
You being awake, you would roll insight for me. Roll insight. But the DQ is going to be higher because you're focusing on your training.
Solid. I'll take a 33. That's 43.
43. During one of the spikes, you break concentration, so the spike doesn't keep its form, but you hear rushing water.
That's strange.
The sound of many waters. But Reaper, you wake up. Maybe it was something about it was infiltrating your dreams or something, and so you felt maybe like you were drowning, something like that. But you wake up because it sounds like a lot of waters. Have you ever been around like a waterfall? Have you ever been? Okay. For you, it sounds almost like you know how a waterfall can sound sort of like a tuba. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it sort of has a low tone depending on your distance away from the rushing water. You will hear sort of that low tone, and with your insight roll, it's where Stitch is.
Now, Stitch rolled 39. That here too?
Yeah. Stitch, you are still at that lake with the purest blue water, but it's no longer. It was so clear that you could see through it, but we left off and it wasn't clear enough for you to see through anymore. But it was still very, very blue. You're still there with a messed up arm and a sword in your hand. The sword looks golden, like completely golden, but it doesn't seem like it was made out of gold. And it also doesn't seem like it was painted gold. This is a weird sort of material. Very light, but you can also tell that the edges of the blade are sharp, like very, very sharp.
The edges are sharp, very sharp. Okay.
It's sharpest blade you've ever seen.
And then, so I'm assuming since my left hand is injured, I'm holding the sword in my right hand.
You are, but you look down at your left hand, and your left hand, even though it is bandaged, is actually holding the sheath of that sword.
Oh, wow. So then I want to look at the sheath. Did I see some type of writing on it that I might be able to recognize?
Roll your magical aptitude for me.
Okay. You mean religious attunement?
That's your magical aptitude, yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So got a 12, baby.
Okay.
right. So what's that number? Give me one. It is 38.
Okay. With that, you look down, and as you begin to read or sort of look for anything on the sheath, you'll notice the design. The sheath is black, and it has like designs of something. You can't really make it out, but the designs on the black are golden. It almost matches that of your sword itself and of the hilt that you're holding. As when you look down, the gold part begins to glow, and it's just pure white. As soon as that happens, the sheath ends up where the designs are, spiking. So you actually take 3 points of damage as 3 spikes hit your finger.
Wow.
But now you have this spiked sheath in your broken hand.
Wow. Okay. Good God. All right. So I got the sheath. I got the sword. I'm gonna cry out to my goddess. Say, can you? I'm in need of your assistance. I'm not sure what's going on. Will you please aid?
Okay. Oh, you got to roll.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to take notes. It's kind of hard to do everything at once.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Not so good of a roll. I got a 29.
You cry out to your goddess, but for some reason the words don't leave your lips. You are looking up, and your mind is crying out, but your body isn't following what you're telling it to do. As that happens, Reaper, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go outside and try and see where the waterfall sound is coming from.
Okay.
My insight is a 39.
Okay. You feel like it's emanating from Stitch, who seems to be sort of convulsing on the ground right now.
Like he's having a seizure?
Yes.
Cool. So, I guess I'd be out of game knowledge. So I'm going to roll knowledge to see if I've ever been in a situation with someone who's seasoned.
Okay.
Or like if I have some type of knowledge of what to do.
Yeah.
24.
Okay. Do you have any proficiencies like, let's see, for a seizure, at least like field medic? I might be able to swing something with an anatomy and general knowledge, some sort of thing. But do you have something like field medic or field dressing or to build into field medic or fast healer? Okay. Then wait, go ahead.
I was going to do the same thing as Rastilian and like look to where the
so you stopped your training.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Okay. Solid roll. That's going to be a 41.
You'll see you sort of turn to look in the direction of where you think the noise is coming from, and you'll see Reaper walking sort of in the direction of where you feel the noise is the strongest.
Yeah, I'm going to join up with Reaper.
Okay. So you'll also see what I described to Reaper. You'll see Stitch doing that.
Okay, then I'm also going to try and figure out what to do. What I roll?
That will be well, do you have any of those proficiencies?
I have anatomy and general knowledge.
I'm gonna have you do 2 rolls for me. You're gonna do a survival and Protean.
Okay. Cool. That does 28 for survival.
Okay.
Whoa. 40 for Protean.
Okay. You know a few things here or there. You will actually reach out to make sure he doesn't bite his tongue. You know, you try to put that back in his mouth, and then you're like, oh wait, maybe I should hold it, and then you're like, maybe I should put it. So you're sort of second guessing yourself a little bit, but you're trying to do a couple of things. But you guys will also notice that the woman that you guys were traveling with is now behind you, and she is going to reach down over Stitch. She's going to ask you guys to go get her some water and leave Stitch in her care.
Cool. I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
Reaper. With all due respect, I don't really know you, so I'm gonna keep watch over my friend.
I understand, but time is of the essence. I need you to move if we plan on him still being alive.
I'm gonna make a clone. That's a 45 to make a clone.
Yeah. So how are you doing it though?
My hand would already be cut, so I'm gonna try and I'm gonna go down and slam my hand on the floor and make a clone.
Okay. All right. So you can make a clone. She'll say, "Great, another set of hands. I'll need you to go and get these materials." So she'll have a list of herbs and things for you to get.
I'm gonna. Do I have any of them? Because I would have some herbs and stuff.
I will do. Roll me a percentage dice.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. 20.
Okay. So you're missing 20% of the items.
Oh, that's really good. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna so I have. And I'm gonna start taking out the ones that I have.
Okay, so she's gonna grab this and she's gonna start mixing and doing things sort of in a cup, and then she's gonna let stuff brew. She's gonna take some other things and lay it across Stitch's forehead or try to wrap him up certain places, stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's I kind of need these things. Can you get them for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get those with my clone.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out in the forest, and me and my clone are gonna split up and look.
Okay, cool. So you're looking for 2 items. You're looking for a specific kind of berry, and you're looking for a type of leaf. So the 2 of you will split, and I guess one will take the berry, one will take the leaf. I'll have you do a survival roll.
Not good. Good. Let's go. 26.
Okay. You will find the leaf, but your clone will not find the berry yet.
Okay. I'm gonna keep looking.
Okay. Give me another roll.
Okay. 24.
Okay. With a 24, it seems like maybe this berry isn't even in this forest. You can't seem to find it. Are you gonna go help your clone? Are you guys working together? What's going on?
Oh, I was assuming that we were working together. No.
Well, so you're going to find your clone and then look with it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me another survival roll.
12. 28.
Yeah. So between the two of you, you'll find this berry. Are you guys like double time back to the lady?
I'm going to turn into a falcon and fly.
Okay.
My clone is going to walk back.
Your clone is going to disappear right as soon as you turn into a falcon.
I did. So I'm going to take the berry and the leaf and fly back.
Okay. So upon arrival, Stitch is no longer convulsing or anything like that. Reaper has already arrived with the water that she had requested. It looks like she's been feeding Stitch whatever mixture she had before. What are you doing? Are you landing? Are you?
I'm going to like land and then give her the things.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. This is exactly what I needed. Fantastic. So she'll take these and she'll put that into a separate cup that she had waiting. Right on time. Literally 1 minute later, and these things would have gone bad. All right. Now let's hopefully your friend can. It might be a little bitter, so I suggest you guys stand back. His reaction is probably going to be a little something.
Cool.
You are no longer at that lake. You are in a forest. You wake up with this awful, disgusting taste in your mouth, just like the worst thing you've ever experienced. You're like coughing and dry heaving as you come to. You see two halflings near you. What are you doing? He's coughing on mute.
Guys. Can you give me some water, please?
Yeah. So, Reaper, you have the water. If you would.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, you're drinking this water. For some reason, this taste cannot be washed out of your mouth. Like, it just can't. No matter how much water you drink, it's just not going away. At that point, go ahead and roll insight for me, Stitch.
I got a insight is 34.
Okay. So you sort of inspect the area and yourself, and you notice that you don't have any of the weapons that you were holding. Your arm isn't injured. It just seems like you're you again.
Whoa! What's going on?
You had a seizure.
I had a seizure. I was.
Wait, are seizures the things in this world? Or is that?
Yeah. Someone can have a seizure in EverLore.
Bruh.
No, like, is the name seizure? Like, is that?
Yes.
Okay, you had a seizure.
What? No. I was looking at a lake, and my arm was injured. And I had a sword I was holding in a sheath. What? I don't understand.
Stitch, how many drugs did you take?
Bro.
What are you talking about, man? I was on watch.
Some strange berries in the forest and just eat them.
What are you talking about, man?
Now, hey, is the woman still around?
The woman is not.
Okay. Do we happen to know where she went? Have our insight to see?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I wrote insight. I got a 39.
Okay, you will see a woman walking towards the camping area. It's not like she was trying to be stealthy or anything. She just got up and started walking back.
Okay. I'm gonna ask my companions. Hey, who's that woman? What did she do?
I mean, the only two people around are the halflings.
I'm asking her, who's that woman? What'd she do?
So you are greeted with silence by the halfling.
You guys hear?
Could you say it again?
I asked, who was that woman and what did she do?
Oh no, Shotty just kind of like was like, yeah, I can help, and then we let her help you.
I'm gonna say, excuse me, ma'am, and approach her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So upon that, I mean, she'll turn around. Yes.
I still got this nasty taste in my mouth. Can you give me something for this? And can you tell what's going on?
Not quite sure. Well, when I noticed, it seemed like you were having a seizure, so I decided that it would be best if we could do what we can to help you. But that taste is going to be in your mouth for a little bit, but by morn you should be okay. I'm sorry about that. It was necessary. We had limited resources and materials out here, so.
Well, thank you. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name?
Yes.
Would you like me to spell it first? Or
absolutely.
Okay. My name is Mito. It's Mito.
Mito?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Mito, thank you. I appreciate what you've done for me.
Hey, could I get a language on this?
What?
Can I get a language on this combo?
I mean, you want to listen to it, or you want to learn on it? What are you? You're gonna eavesdrop?
Yeah.
Okay. You can roll. You can roll insight to do that.
I really need to roll insight. I'm like 3 feet away from you.
I mean.
Okay. 40.
Yeah, they're not being super. They're not trying to like keep this conversation a secret or anything. They're not yelling, but it's just a regular combo, so you can overhear it.
Okay.
So then, well, Mito, again, thank you. I appreciate what you've done for me. And then I would look for Reaper and Bloodstar. So I want to tell them about the vision I had and see if maybe they can have some type of interpretation of the vision and dream I had.
Okay. Mito will say, yeah, no, I'm glad you were able, or that you're up and seemingly fine. I do hope that this doesn't happen again or often for you. But I shall get back to watching over Bori and the others.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Is there any warning signs I need to be familiar with if this happened again? Because I did not know what was going on. Like I said, I was having a dream or a vision at the time.
I'm not sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right.
With that, we will cut to Wahuru Minor.
Wahuru Minor!
We've entered the place with the thick, white and pale, fluffy fog, ranging in various thicknesses. So we can see about maybe 200 feet in front of us, but before it gets too thick. notice what appears to be like darker fog. That's the best way I can explain it. It may be due to how dense the fog is in the area that the color seems to be more saturated, or it could actually be darker. We don't know.
Could I try and use my magical aptitude to test that out? Or would that be an insight thing?
Test it out how? Like, what do you mean?
Like, I want to try and see if it's a magic thing, because we're kind of like delving towards the Shadow Sea. I want to see if like it's a magic thing that this fog is appearing because of, or if like I can look at it with my eyes, as opposed to like using magic to like feel it out. Like what the nature of the fog is.
Oh, okay. Sure, you can roll a magical aptitude.
All right, here we go. Magical attunement. I got a 12.
Okay.
That's 27.
Oh my gosh. For starters, when you're sort of trying to understand something about magic, and you're rolling a magical aptitude, what is it that you are doing in terms of trying to understand? Like, for instance, if you're rolling magical attunement to understand about the magic of an area, more than physically, what is it that you're doing with that aptitude?
What I'm trying to do with this aptitude right now, sort of like how I felt out a little bit with like the location of the jade mark and like the pinpoints. I want to see if like I can use my magical aptitude to feel like where the nature of this fog is coming from, if it was created by a spell, if it's, a naturally existed thing, or if it exists via like somebody casting it, or if it has like, basically with my ability for magical attunement, all I'm trying to figure out is whether this fog is natural or if it's being created by something.
So what I'm hearing is you're opening yourself up to try and attune to sort of the waves of magic that are in the area to sort of understand it. In that case, you will take 4 points of damage.
Oh. Man, where do I feel that? Or does it just happen?
They just happen. They seem almost like because you're focusing, it seems almost like neurotic damage.
Got you. Vandra, this fog is bad to focus on. We should I think we'll be fine for now, but I think eventually we should try to get where we're going rather swiftly.
Yes. The Shadow Sea. I have been fortunate enough to project my consciousness into it and even talk to some people. But I have noticed that the closer we've gotten to it, the more overwhelming it is for me.
Right, I suppose that would be the case. You've got a lot more experience with it. I'm gonna try without attuning to the waves of like the Shadow Sea necessarily. Can I still try and figure out where the pinpoint is for the location we're going?
You could, but first we're both gonna roll insight.
All right, I'm fine with that. 39.
Okay. With that, wait, it's 39 even with your.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. It's
at a 2 right now. We're only on the second day.
Yeah, no, now it's just 30.
Okay. Let's see. I have to do some math. Minus 7, so that's 3. So mine was only 25. Okay. You and I we'll see sort of like a pole. You'll actually see that the pole has a bell on it, and sort of like a string to pull. We seem to be coming close to it.
So we're actually coming up to like just this random string.
This pole that has a bell and a string.
Oh, Vandra, or are you seeing this?
I see the pole. Yeah. Never
There's
really.
there's a
Oh,
string by it. I'm getting this weird feeling that we should pull it.
Yeah. Why don't you here? I will man the oar, and you pull it, and then we'll see like if anything happens. I got you.
All right. Then, I mean, you are already the one oaring, so Ni'Karvwynn is just gonna kind of, hold her torch out, and then like as you near towards it, she's gonna like, reach out for it, and then I guess once we stop in the middle of oaring, she'll prepare to pull.
Okay. So you pull it. As you do that, you'll see something in the distance. It looks like a figure of some sort of being.
A figure of some sort of what?
Being. Yes.
Okay.
And as you see that, once it looks very, very far away, like further than we could even see through the fog.
Right.
So it's like, oh, we're making out sort of the shape. As soon as you recognize, oh, this is a sentient being, it is upon us.
Oh.
And for this,
I like the sound of that.
Wait, what?
I said I didn't like the sound of that.
Yes. But for this, I'm actually going to let, if Dave, if you could help us out.
All right.
Would you like to describe this being?
So, coming out of the fog, you will see a ghostly figure. As it gets closer, you begin to imagine that it is like a pale, ghostly white female with a bald head, very thin frame, and her limbs look too long for her body. She is rowing to you as if on a sea through the fog. But as you look closer, you notice that the boat she's on, it seems to be the upturned skull of some giant dragon. And the oar that she is using, you believe you've heard of these. It seems to be the bone of a titan. And she will approach you, the both of you.
And this thing is just here.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And she will say, travelers from afar have come to this land, seeking what? I would understand. Give me your tale and give it true, else your folly shall be the end of you. Both of you roll mental fortitude.
Mental fortitude, aye, Chief. I got you.
I am at 19.
31.
Oh,
I rolled very low.
Okay.
31,
I got it.
15. All right. You will both see this vision. Only for you, Vandra, it will be accompanied by searing pain, giving you 4 points of damage.
Of course.
And it just, as this vision explodes in your brain, what you saw when she approached you, for a split second, it seems that you're now standing looking at a figure of over 200 feet. And she is crouched down, like menacing you, and soaring behind her is a massive blue and white dragon.
Oh, come on!
Swiftly as you see that, it is gone.
I didn't want to make a third character, bro.
And she says, "Your tale will be heard now."
Sorry.
Vandra, please try and relax.
Um,
Are you alright, Vandra?
Yeah. Yeah, our tale. You would like to know why we're here?
That is as it is.
Okay. We are here for two reasons. The first, well, I am here for two reasons, but we are here for one. I was given this task by, well, actually, was I given the task? No, my fallen brother in Caliph was given this task to help me reach the Shadow Sea, as I have been enslaved by a powerful maid, and I seek the Foewinder to help release me. That was the first reason why I'm here. The second reason I am here is because I would like to learn more of the Shadow Sea.
And of you, small one?
Oh, is she saying small one to me?
That is correct.
Yeah.
I'm taller than him in game, by the way.
I completely understand that, but she's much taller than you are
All right, so
in reality.
yeah, she is much larger in reality. All right, so Ni'Karvwynn is going to respond. On the quest of my progenitor, much as Vandra speaks, I am here to assist in his ability to return to his former glory, as currently he's being infected by an evil much beyond his own strength.
Oh, that sounds way worse. Out of game is what I say, not in game. I don't say that in game.
And she will look at both of you and say, "You speak in riddles of sorrow and strife, and seek the foe to end all life. Your heart is heavy and much laden. Luckily for you, I am the Boat Maiden."
So, well, hello. I am Vandra, if you know.
Greetings, Boat Maiden. I am Ni'Karvwynn.
Then she will sort of look around as if she's trying to see if anybody's there. Oh, okay. I can do away with all that. So you're Vandra, and you are, what's your name again?
It's Ni'Karvwynn.
Ni'Karvwynn.
No, Ni'Karvwynn with a V.
With a V?
Yes.
Ni'Karvwynn.
Do you want me to spell it for you? It's Ni'Karvwyn, and then another N.
I think Vandra just took necrotic damage from hearing.
She will say apologies for that, but you never know who is watching.
Oh, of course. Could I ask who would be watching and is preferring you speak in these riddles?
There are powers, and I'm not sure that you're ready to know of them.
Fair enough.
But like I said, I am known as the Boat Maiden, and you are trying to travel to find, you said Volkrin?
Yes, Volkrin Strazing, the Foewinder.
The Foewinder. What do you know of the Foewinder?
For fear of being redundant, I know that he ends foes, and I also know he's super strong. I know. Oh no, that's out of game. I don't know, but the rest of Wahuru knows. Oh, that's aggravating. Okay, I know that for some reason Davion knows about him, and that if Davion knows about him, then he must be someone who can help me, most likely.
And how do you come to know the knowledge of Davion?
We ran into him a couple of times, actually.
Can Ni'Karvwynn roll knowledge to
I try.
remember this from when she was still as a spirit?
Oh, that's hilarious. Sure.
Sweet.
32. Oh, you will have brief glimpses of, like, you'll remember the word Davion being tossed around by Wahuru, but for some reason, when you try to remember, every time that word was tossed around by Wahuru, they were talking to a different being.
All right. So I'm thoroughly confused. Got it.
Yeah, a little bit. With that, Vandra will say, yeah, we ran into him a couple of times, my party and I, and he had us actually helping the people of Chaluk'Sen with that big plague going around, this like big disease. So we were commissioned to just do what we can to investigate some things. We did some stuff, but also I'm trying to be Davion's friend, and he didn't say no. So
interesting. Pardon my but how is it that the two of you made it thus far?
Someone has to be watching over us. I got to tell you, because man, have there been some close calls. Sorry, I am not one for speaking elegantly or with grace. I'm still working on that. So pardon my familiarity and casual demeanor when addressing you.
This is all fine.
We got here with a lot of help from friends in the spirit realm, like Crash and Kaifis, who happens to know Pia Ali. We got here through other friends like Sitting Squirrel, who helped us enter the spirit realm.
Why do you speak so many names?
I don't know, man. No, I'm just trying not to die, and I'm hoping that somebody, I'm saying a name that you know, so you would kill us.
I know many names, including yours now. How did you reach the abyss?
I assume by the abyss you're speaking of the this rather great void we're sitting in.
Well, you were in the abyss in the spirit realm. You entered through the filament, and now you are in the shadow sea. How did you reach the abyss?
That's
that guy. Girl. That's that girl.
Yeah, and then Ni'Karvwynn is gonna look at you for a second, and then back at the Boat Maiden, and then she's gonna say, my progenitor, Caliph, I'm blessed with some of his ability, but his was the ability to see into and breach some of the filaments that would gap the planes. Wherever they connect, he would be able to view and manipulate those somewhat. And
so that allowed you to traverse the abyss?
Well, we also had a boat that allowed us to fly over the abyss, made of the spirit wood that has a tendency to float, but yes.
Yeah.
And where is this boat?
Well,
I'm gonna roll insight to see if we're on it.
yeah.
I rolled a 20. Oh man, I rolled less than the. Okay. So it takes away now. I rolled a 20.
Don't worry, bro. I got a 17.
Yeah, because it's so low. It
You
takes
guys aren't actually on the boat. It's a little bit further behind you in the fog.
Oh, it's over there in the fog.
And did you say it was made of spirit wood?
Yeah.
Yes, we bargained with Crow, and it ended up dropping the tree for us.
Very
So-
interesting. What are your plans with this spirit wood tree boat?
Well,
Well,
I don't
our hopes was that we would be able to navigate our way towards Volcran. We heard that in some sense he's been, I believe, imprisoned. It's very vague tales we've heard on our travels,
The
but
question was about the boat, not about
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah.
Well-
I have a question.
the hope is that we could use the boat to get to Volcran's imprisonment.
What's so special about the spirit wood, other than that, like it floats and stuff? Like, what else does it do?
Spirit wood does a lot of things. It is often highly valuable, and it is very hard to come by.
In that case, our plans with it are pending. Are you interested in the spirit wood?
Of course. However, I could not accept it from you. Perhaps a small token of it.
Oh, you don't want the whole thing? I mean, we got a dragon skull.
I would like the whole thing. However, it was not given to me. And if one takes it without it being given, it is very dangerous.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna file that away in my brain. I did not know that was a thing. So,
If you're interested in parting with a piece of it, I would accept that.
yeah, actually, I'm gonna go get the raft. I assume I'm still holding the oar because that wouldn't be something I would just let go of.
Yeah.
I could just walk around with an oar.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go get the rest of the raft. So I'm gonna roll my prowess. Fantastic. That is a 36.
Okay, you will have no problem finding it.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull that, and then I'm gonna try and take. I'm gonna try and find a good piece of spirit wood, stuff that doesn't seem like it's got like splinters in it, or that it's like weak and bent too much or something. So
Well,
good.
I mean, you have the oar in your hand.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of game. Now that I know about that, the oar is like the closest thing to a spirit wood weapon that I got, and so I gotta like refine the rest of this if I do get. But fine, so you can have the oar. It's fine.
I mean,
So I'll hand her the oar.
okay. Thank you. This is unusual. She will put it away and say, "I must offer you a service." I see that the boat that you have constructed is a bit rough. Can I fix it for you?
Oh yes, please. Yes. Yeah.
You're free to take your hand at it. I don't think we could stop you if we wanted to.
She will lean forward and breathe on it, and it will shape into like a very elegant boat, but it's long and slender. And what you'll we have reverb.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
All right.
Where?
All right. Okay, it's gone now.
Okay.
But it'll be long and slender, and It will actually have 4 oars in it. And then she will pick it up and she will like smash it until it is about the size of something that could be worn on a pendant.
No.
And she will say, this belongs to whichever one of you have paid the highest blood price for it.
Oh, I guess that's
Highest
me.
blood price. I did take the highest amount of damage from the crows, I would like to admit.
Bro, I don't know about that, dude.
I definitely
Then,
did. If you go back to it,
I put blood on the coins. Okay, the crows
I
are coming
also
at me.
put blood on my coin that I gave to the.
Oh my gosh, fine, you can have it.
then is yours, and she will hand it to you.
And then
Man, I just lost all the spirit wood. That's hacks.
Carwood will take good care of it for you, man.
Oh man, that's so messed up.
So I thank you for the gift. But in order to traverse the Shadow Sea, that boat would not help you. But since you have been so generous, I will agree to take you wherever you need to go, provided that you can pay.
You froze?
Uh-oh.
All of
All 3 of them are gone. Well, damn fan.
That's not.
Here comes the awesome members of Wahuru over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, gotta love this technology. Can you guys still hear me? No.
Oh, wait.
A couple technical difficulties.
Okay, the recording's back in progress.
Recording back on, baby.
You're muted.
Welcome back, David Thompson.
Yeah.
Let me make sure we're still live.
Yeah, we are. I got you.
All right. The age of technology.
All right.
So anyway, she will say that she'll be happy to take you guys wherever you need to go, due to gifting her the spirit wood. But in order to proceed into the Shadow Sea, she has to demand a price from you.
Do the Shadow Sea people like blood too? I know some spirits do.
The price you must pay is one of life, of power, or of lore.
Oh, lore. Wait, like lore as in the god lore, or lore as in like the study of something?
Good question. Lore as in knowledge.
Okay.
Vandra, tell her about Ollvad.
Wait. So to pay this price, do I give you like knowledge or life, or what? How do I do that?
If you choose life, then I will take some of yours.
Oh,
out of game, she will take some of your vitality.
Ni'Karvwynn is going.
She's already hit me with that.
Ni'Karvwynn is going to elbow Vandra.
This would be permanent.
Oh.
Yeah. So Ni'Karvwynn is going to elbow Vandra and say,
but lore is knowledge, so forever I'm losing the knowledge of that.
Not necessarily. Well, you're not losing it.
I'm sharing it.
You would be sharing it.
Okay. Yeah, let's get some lore going. Let's see. The knowledge, something.
Discuss with her the Ollvad, the Shadow Stinger.
Wait, do you even know anything about Ollvad? You don't know.
Oh, wait, no, okay, I don't. Can I roll knowledge to know? That would be a thing that... No. Plus. After Caliph got crossed, I was still hearing things about Ollvad the Spirit Stinger. Remember the big shield? Plus, I had to get the shield that I have now. I mean, I'll still roll knowledge to see if that's something I can remember.
Yeah. Let's roll that because I don't know.
Got it. Well, I rolled another 12, so that's
regardless-
34.
So, guys, just to save you some time, even if you tell her that, that's not going to do it.
So lore, something that I have. Should I roll knowledge to see if I have anything obscure to give her?
Yep.
See, there we go. Woohoo! 12. That is a. Oh, is this also occult knowledge because it's something weird?
I mean, yeah, it can be anything. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, the more you know, the better.
So I got it. So I got another. So that is a 34.
Weak.
Okay. You know that there are two things that. Well, you believe there are two things that you could tell her that would impress her, but you know that each of you guys have to pay the price. So you can't give her two things and leave Ni'Karvwynn without something.
Right. Okay. So if there's two things, is there something that I'm pretty sure Ni'Karvwynn wasn't around for?
Well, they both have to do with your recent journeys through Chaluk'Sen and things that you discovered then.
Okay. So, then I'm going to say, oh man, do I give him the lob? Because I think I know what one of them is.
You can talk to Ni'Karvwynn and, tell her, hey.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can't stealth up anything.
Well,
so
it's if you're not talking to her, I mean, you can say, hey, let me talk to Ni'Karvwynn.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I don't want her to overhear, like, I got some ideas, and then she's like, good.
This is something that has to be gifted to her.
Okay.
Overhearing isn't.
Okay, Ni'Karvwynn, I want to talk to you.
Yes, Vandra. Whatever you need.
Let's come over here. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe, possibly, you could talk about our one party member who is a blood elemental. I think that's pretty.
Can I roll knowledge to use like my spirit background on Caliph to know about all of Belac's feats as a blood elemental?
I don't know.
But you're not using my name to get you out of stuff.
I definitely am.
Look, we're all a team. We're in this together, okay?
And the best part, I don't have to tell you a single thing about it.
Exactly. Let me use you to help us. There we go. So anyway, maybe you can do something like that because I feel like that's intriguing enough on its own. And then maybe something about Stitch. No, I don't have anything about Stitch. Oh, wait. I know a little bit about Stitch as Vandra. But Stitch doesn't even... Okay, I can't do that.
Do tell.
Yeah, right? This is the enlightenment that he needs. I'll. You know what? How about you do Bloodstar, and then I'll talk about the Defender, or like vice versa or something. Maybe that's good enough.
I'd be more comfortable. I'd be more comfortable discussing the blood elemental, as I'm not very familiar with who the Defender is.
Yeah, great. That's what I was saying. You talk about Bloodstar, and then I will say something about the Defender from years past, and hopefully that's good enough knowledge. If not, I'll roll again, see what else I got locked up in the chamber somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that for a little bit. Why don't you go first? You go first.
All right. Can Ni'Karvwynn? I really want to get this knowledge roll so I can see what I can like remember from Caliph's life about Belac.
Lore Master, that'll be up to you.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, roll.
Oh, okay, sweet, sick. What is that? I guess a 9. So that would be 31.
Yeah. I mean, you know that Ooh. What you'll remember of the blood elemental is that most people find it peculiar and intriguing that they've never seen something like that before in terms of the blood elemental thing. You'll know that it gives him manipulation over his blood and potentially other people's blood. You'll also know about the fact that when it seems as though Bloodstar dies, he's in hardened blood, and then it moves further along him when he gets out of that encasement. You'll get that.
I wouldn't know anything about the plague though.
You'll know. Yeah, I mean, you'll know that there's a plague. You'll know that Bloodstar contributed in dealing with the plague.
Okay.
So
All
basically, unless you're planning on lying to her, you're just going to tell her what you just recalled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would spice it up a little bit though, you know.
When you have to hit the word count on the essay.
I got you.
I would start off, you know, his battle capabilities with this, you know, blood elementalism is amazing, but the real implications of his power come from his ability to, you know, be a plague buster and, you know, save himself from the blink of death.
A plague. Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's how Ni'Karvwynn would like try to describe it, like in that kind of sense. Like the combat abilities are cool, but there's so much more to it. That's how she would try to explain it, basically.
All right. I see that your understanding of the elements is rather limited. If you feel that plague busting is the best
well, it was a really bad plague
option.
Right. Yeah.
I will accept your tribute. And what of you, Dragon Spawn?
Okay. We have another group member in our party who's recently been named the Defender. I heard some echoing. Okay, we're recently been named the Defender. I know that the Defender hasn't been on Mythandria for quite some time. The last Defender, but yeah, he is one. So he can do stuff like with leaves and whatnot. It's pretty sick. We found that out during the stuff going on in Chaluk'Sen, and turns out there's a lot of things going on in Chaluk'Sen, so it was kind of crazy. But yeah.
Well, the Defender it's interesting. From what you say of there not being a Defender, I take it that you must be from the continent known as Midian. For there are Defenders.
Oh!
Hey!
Whoa!
Yes, I am from Midian. Well, okay, all right. How about this then? How about Chaluk'Sen? There was some craziness going on. He told you about the plague and the blood elemental. But whilst in our adventures there and helping defeat various enemies, we came across this room, and there beforehand we came across this room where it seemed like a vampire or something was working with these guys, and he wouldn't let us have these magical items. Well, anyway, we were trying to defeat him, and he said something about his master. Fast forward like a couple of days, we end up in another room that apparently was a plane separate from Mythandria, and there's these creatures, and I'm going to describe what the creatures look like and be like, I've never seen creatures like these before. And we had to fight them, and they took off their horns, and they were like, and like we almost died. And then there's this guy who had like a skull in his hand, and he like had this. Oh, what?
Interesting.
Like Billy Mays, you've never seen this before.
Yeah. Just try to sell them on it.
And are these beings native to Mythandria?
No.
Then it is true. The Pyramus has returned.
Oh. Yeah, the pyramids. That's what it was. They were talking about the pyramids, and we fought this guy who was controlling the Kadaja land. Like, I'm just gonna go into all of that.
This is not good news.
No.
All of Midian is in peril. I will speed you on your journey, but I fear you may not have a continent to go back to.
Oh, wait, the pyramids are that deadly?
They have been known to be.
Oh.
But your payment has been accepted. Please come aboard. She motions for you to get on her boat.
Okay.
Just a reminder, her boat is literally the upper half of a dragon skull, right?
It is upside down. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So Ni'Karvwynn is going to step in and just marvel at the magnanimous nature of just how big this skull is.
Vandra is going to see if this is potentially one of his relatives. It's like a great.
Do a knowledge roll.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is this obscure or no?
No.
Okay. I got a 31.
You will recall in the vision of her that you just saw that it was actually a blue and white dragon.
Yes.
Something that you have not seen on Mythandria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. Time out. So there's a blue and white dragon that I haven't seen on Mythandria.
That is correct.
Bro.
So do you want to cut back to the other guys of Wahuru?
Yes, we're going to go ahead and do that. Now back to the other guys in Wahuru. Knight, your shift has ended. Stitch. It is now Reaper's turn. You can go ahead and roll.
Reaper.
Oh, what? I completely blanked out.
Go ahead and roll insight for me for your shift of watching.
My fault, boys. Ooh. 40.
Okay, yeah. So you're vigilant during your shift. Day breaks, and you guys are packing up camp. You guys are trying to head to. You're trying to head to the Holt, the life Holt.
Yeah.
Madatopo will offer to take. Madatopo will take the rear.
Okay.
And will ask either Stitch or one of the halflings to lead the way.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to look at the halfling and say, y'all are better at this than I.
You got that, Rastilian.
All right. Well, then Rastilian's leading the way.
And
Yep.
are there, as far as the family that we rescued,
Yeah.
or I think there was a family, how many of them are there? And can they fit on? I think all of them fit on the carpet last time, right?
Yeah. All 4 fit on the carpet.
So Manitoba is going to offer to have them on the carpet in front of him.
Okay. So Mito will get on the carpet along with the rest of the group. In the morning, you guys will see Mito will take the cloak that she was wearing and sort of take the hood off, and you will notice this. She's got dark brown skin, and she's got long curly hair. She has what appears to be silver eyes and she's about 5'7" in height.
Taller than me.
Yeah, 5'7" in height, and she seems to be a human woman. You'll see who she's been saying is her husband. He's about 5'10". He's tan, and he has what appears to be black and grayish hair, touches of gray in the beard and in the hair. He has sort of a more lean build as well, and his eye color is brown. The children seem to have, they're both around like 4.5 to 5 foot tall between the children. But you'll notice that the girl has half silver, half green eyes, but one eye splits horizontally and the other eye splits vertically. And then the son will have eyes that seem to be sort of a mixture of the brown and silver. So it's like a sparkling brown almost.
Wow. Wait, so go back to the girl's eyes. You said half silver and what? And
yes.
Then
So it's half silver and half brown, but they split. One splits horizontally and the other splits vertically.
wow.
And I believe she said the husband's name was Bori.
She did run and say that she had to get to Bori, but you guys can ask what his name is while they're walking.
Yes. I'll ask.
Okay. Yes, my name is Boriru, but my wife calls me Bori for short.
Can you spell that for me?
Boriru.
I'm sorry, say again.
Boriru.
Thank you.
And your children?
Well, they are Thamik and Oct.
Can you spell that, please?
That's MIC.
THOMIC. Okay.
And then
That's the boy.
That's the boy.
Okay.
And Oct is OHCT. And that's the girl.
Okay.
All right. So they're on the carpet in front of us, in front of Matatopa.
Okay. Mito and Boru will thank you for your kindness, and then encourage the children, say thank you, and they will in unison say thank you. And then I guess you guys are going about your business. So I guess Reaper, you will go ahead and give me a survival.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be a cute little there we go. 30.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you are trying to make your way. So I assume you guys are just gonna travel the full length that you can and then rest and then travel again. Okay,
Yep.
so you do that. I'll do a roll for the night. Okay. And then you guys go ahead and Reaper, give me one more survival roll.
Ooh, another 30.
Okay. So you guys will know that in the morning when you wake up, about an hour, you'll be at the life hold.
Cool.
So the night goes on without a hitch. Is there anything you guys want to do in those 2 days while you're traveling or anything like that?
Matatopa is just going to try to find time to spar with the guys.
Okay. Oh, Monotopa, give me your magical aptitude.
Okay.
Like a roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is 10, 39.
Okay. Is that naturism?
Correct.
Great. You feel a pull from the spirits. Just along the travels. At night, when you guys are camping, you feel a strong pull from the spirits.
Then I will. I'm gonna tell the guys as we set up camp. I felt as if there was a presence in the spirit realm, I guess, trying to reach out. So I am going to open myself up to it. However, I'm not sure if this is friend or foe, so be cautious.
Okay.
Heads up.
And then I'm going to go ahead and open up to the spirit realm.
Okay. As you do that, you'll be greeted by a giant jet black scorpion.
Are you Ollvad?
Ollvad, yes. It is up.
Ollvad, thank you for gracing me with your presence, but have I done something wrong?
No, I've just been watching over you when I can and trying to find the balance between interfering and allowing you to grow on your own.
That seems common amongst my companions and I. We are trying to grow in our understanding of things, but often it is not easy. Perhaps you can answer a question. I received a cryptic call some time ago asking me to get Shoggoth or Shoggoth.
Shoggoth.
Yeah, who and what is a Shoggoth?
I see. So you've learned the clan name.
The clan? What clan?
Well, clan or faction. There is time to discuss this later. I fear you're not ready for that knowledge. Not yet. But I wanted to present something to you. As that happens, the jet black scorpion will take a humanoid appearance, still completely jet black and having the tail of the scorpion. It is standing on two legs now, upright and sort of more in human form, standing, talking to you.
I'm going to roll mental fortitude to not show fear.
Okay.
I rolled a 22.
Ooh. You're able to not show it, but you also feel that Ollvad is aware. That
I like how Monotopa has to roll mental fortitude to not look scared in front of a giant scorpion, but we're literally chilling here with like Dragon Slayer, Titan Arm, Boat Rider.
I don't know if you forgot, but I took damage in a brief flash of something like that. So
yeah,
you know,
but then we're just casually trading stories with him, you know.
some of us weren't lucky enough to roll high on that.
Hey, spell Ollvad for me, please.
That is OLLVAD.
LLLVAD.
Yeah, O LLVAD.
Thank you.
Actually, I
problem.
want to spell Shogloth or whatever that is.
You got that's ZHUGAFF.
Zugoff.
Good God.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so back to the thing that
Yes.
printing.
He will take out a sack, not unlike your splinter sack. But he'll take out a sack and say, you guys were vigilant, and while some of the enemy was able to escape, I fear that in your exhaustion, you overlooked these things. And so he will begin to pull out items. He'll say, when I was investigating and watching, I heard that you had a sack like this. So you should be able to carry these.
Yes, I do, and I'll pull out my splinter sack.
Okay?
As I'm accepting whatever he's giving, I'll say, when did we miss this? And
He'll say, yes, time for you. It was 2 days ago.
At the encampment.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. May I ask, not that I mind, but why are you looking out for me?
You have a destiny, a calling that I would like to see you fulfill.
Plot armor.
Nah. Wow, that's hilarious.
Is this related to the one whose name should not be spoken?
Well, yes and no. See, that is... Many believe that a destiny is but one journey with one destination. I would like to see you fulfill the callings of your destiny. This has not, while it is not fully related, it does not mean that there is no connection.
I am humbled by your faith in me, and will do all I can to see that I uphold that. But what steps might I take in order to grow stronger? Headache.
I see. Well, first, define what strength is to you.
Strength comes in many forms. I have sought strength in body, and I'm trying to learn strength in mind, so that I can pull together allies, and together we can fight against the darkness of the world.
I see. Well, maybe the first step to growing stronger is to reevaluate your definition.
And in what form do you think is lacking?
It is lacking continuity, connection, and vulnerability.
I struggle to associate vulnerability with strength, but I will try to see the wisdom in your words.
I see. Well, with that, here, and he will pull out quite a few items. You will get a couple of sacks that seem like they have gems and also gold. Like some have gold and silver and stuff in them, and then some have gems. You'll see him pull out 2 books. He'll pull out a cloak. He'll pull out armor. He'll pull out a bow, a morning star,
Damn.
and then he'll pull out short swords, a couple more daggers, and a long spear.
Many thanks for this. How can I repay you?
Yes, payment. No, I don't seek payment. But if you, in your traditions, must repay me, then your success will suffice.
Then I join you in wishing that I can repay you.
Yes. But then again, it is not only my wish. And then he's gone.
Then I'm going to return my awareness back to Mythandria and explain to Wahuru what's just transpired.
Okay.
Wow. We got some flag. Awesome.
That's what you got out of that.
So are you guys going to inspect it? Do you guys just want to cut it there until next time, or what's going on?
Yeah, we'll pick it up next time.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, Camp Fam, that'll conclude our session of Evermore with EverLore. I got a couple of for Wahuru. Just pulling these up for you. Question numero uno. Sorry, I heard a noise of my end. My bad. Question numero uno. Who was the maiden?
Who was the maiden?
Yeah.
Man, I have no clue.
It was Belac. There we go. Locked in.
Oh,
What
wow.
an answer, man. I genuinely don't have an answer for you. I'm gonna guess it is Volcran. Like, that is Volcran.
Well, okay. Let me rephrase.
Like,
Who or what is the Boat Maiden? So if you don't have a who, you can take a stab at what you may think.
well, the Boat Maiden works for a higher power, right? So
Okay.
like I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
It's the
Uh,
Boat Maiden. That's what I think it is.
Anybody else got anything? I got a guess, but I'll go after you guys.
Okay.
Well, no, Macho, but I insist you go first.
No. Nobody else? No one's taking a stab at it?
I think that she is some type of guardian. I guess that has been assigned to this entry point into the Shadow Sea.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Reaper?
I think that she is
Hmm.
somehow related to Volcran.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. All right. What do you guys expect to see when you arrive sort of in Star Song?
Probably the 3 tiers that's been there last time. That's expected. Um, probably some destruction because of the, I don't know, they're bad people. They be doing dumb stuff.
Okay.
A lot of guards if we walk in through the main entrance because we're wanted.
Mhm.
Some houses, some buildings.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else got
Stitch is
Probably some grass.
His lady friend. Perhaps she could help
Oh,
out.
wow.
You know what I'm
I see what you're in it for, huh?
No, maybe she can help scout.
That's just a
scout
different
for
type of
us.
swag. That's all.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm starting to feel like that's more a distraction than anything. Okay. Anyone else?
I'm thinking that we'll probably find our friend in a tight pickle. I feel so bad because I forget their name, but it's the banker, the one that used to play. It was
What?
Our
know-
merchant friend.
Oh, I know who you're
merchant friend.
talking about.
Yeah.
The
Not a
banker.
The what?
They're not a banker.
Not a banker, but they worked with the money. Like that was what they did.
Oh, wow.
And they ran the orphanage. I feel
I know
bad.
what you're
because
talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna be in a pickle, and we're gonna get the chance to save them, and I feel like that's gonna be a pretty I think that's gonna be a pretty big thing. Like that's gonna be a plot point almost.
Okay.
I don't know, but I suspect it won't have anything to do with Araska. I mean, they might be set up sort of like Kubaiba was, like on a war footing. With reinforcements and maybe even barricades outside of the city or whatever.
Okay. Who's Wahuru's greatest threat from Star Song?
Definitely Corwin, I'd say. That man is a couple levels above tough.
I would say probably the our greatest enemy would have to be the mage woman that was working with the Wanderer of the Night. Because she has a lot of say, and that she's the reason that we're wanted. So she'll probably like, oh, get them, and then everybody's gonna come gank up on us, and we can't do anything to refute her because she has way more power than we do.
Okay.
I'm going to say perhaps we're going to encounter an agent of the pyramids there.
Okay.
We could take care of that. We could kill anybody.
I don't know about that. Getting a little cocky now that you reach over 1,000 EP.
I'm still at 900, so
Wow, that's a lot of bravado.
Dang.
yeah, I still take all of you down.
I won't guess on this one.
Okay. And then, what's going on with the Daedalus Dominion?
Hmm. Something's going on there.
You know, stuff and things. The it's Dominion and
Yeah, you know.
yeah. Wow.
I think they're getting bolder. They're after we defeated I think that have something to do with Pyramus, and I think after we defeated them in Chaluk'Sen, I think they're trying to go for a power play. They're trying to make some moves.
Okay.
I
Reaper?
abstain.
Okay.
Can you restate the question real quick?
What's going on with the Daedalus Dominion?
Daedalus Dominion.
Forgot
Well, to
what
start
that
off
was.
with, I think that whoever picked their name was very smart because that's a cool name. It's a cool name.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
think. Yep. Maybe you should. Never mind.
The name.
I think that the Daedalus Dominion is kind of going through a little bit of like a power struggle. Like they're like figuring out what they want to do. You know what I mean? Because they had these plans, and then wrenches got thrown into their plans like crazy. So I think that they're going to try and refigure themselves and then come back in a later date to deal with us.
Okay. And there are 4 of us. So I'm gonna roll a dice. And
There would be 5. It's just he's not feeling well.
yeah, I'm gonna, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna roll this first. So 3 on my screen. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh man. I hope you roll high. All right, Matatopa, you're gonna roll a D4.
I got you.
And then I'm going to, in the spirit of Belac,
Spirit of Belac.
I'm gonna do something for
See?
Belac.
See? I got you.
Okay.
Understand?
3.
Wait, how big is that die? Oh, you were. I thought that was your hand. I thought you had like a giant D4.
Wow. So Bloodstar was able to add 1 to all of us. So for the answers, Matatopa, you'll get 2. Stitch, you'll get 2.
Thank you.
Reaper, you'll get 5.
Woo-hoo!
And Ni'Karvwynn, you'll get 3. No, wait, you tried on all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I tried on all of them.
Okay, you'll get 4.
Mhm.
And then for the night, you'll also get 4. In general, everyone will get 4.
Oh wow, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And with that, Cam Fam, thank you for joining us for another installment of EverMore with EverLore. It's your host, Uriah, aka Vandra/Jade, and we've got some things to tell you about before we log off. So we got social media. It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We've got TikTok, Pinterest, and Discord. EverLoreGame. Guys, go check us out on our social media. We love the community. We love the Cam Fam, and we love the conversation. So be sure to check us out on our social media. We also have a YouTube called ManChild. It's actually EverLoreGame. Our YouTube channel is EverLoreGame now. Go ahead and put that in the search bar and go ahead and subscribe, comment under those. We'd appreciate some thumbs ups on our videos as well.
A couple thumbs ups.
But most
couple of them.
importantly, hit the bell so you're notified whenever we upload a video on there. Also, we've got a site called ManChildLTD.com where we've got things in store for you like t-shirts, hoodies. We've got designs on there. You can keep up with our latest events on there. You also got a store that has our Traveler's Compendium if you want to go ahead and get started playing. A Monsters Menagerie for you LMs out there who want to know about these creatures, and many, many other books like Chronicler's Delight and stuff like that to get you into the lore of EverLore. So check us out. That's ManChildLTD.com. That's our website. We also do our Twitch live stream. If you're following us, if you're watching this on YouTube or some other platform, we Twitch stream live Thursday nights, 6:50 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's twitch.tv/EverLoreGame. And we also have another group, Group B, on Monday, 6:45 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Mondays, and it's twitch.tv/Essence of EverLore. CanFam, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been great. But remember, CanFam, no matter who you are, this game
is for you.
For you.
See you,
Peace out.
CanFam. Peace out.
You can't fail.
And I will stop the recording.